But like I said, I ain't got nothing bad to say because a lot of things when you tolerate it, I'm gonna go ahead and say my thing. Whatever transpired, I'll bite my tongue. I'll be the bigger person. I'll walk away. Hey, you right. Cause you know why, Ocho? It's low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
You know how I know? Cause your boy, you looking at him, he low hanging fruit. And there are a lot of people taking your shot at your boy.
Come on now.
Y'all can have it. Y'all got it. Y'all got me. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We gonna be all right, OJ.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
Trivia say we gonna be all right.
yeah. Listen, I could have told you that. I could have told you that. I've been telling you that.
Yeah.
So
Everybody want to pile on. Everybody jump on now. Hey, we got him down, Ocho. We got him down. The best time to. Hey, let me get my lick now. Everybody want to get a lick now because when your boy was doing good, you hear a lot of people that have a whole lot to say. Not
yeah.
everybody got something to say. We're gonna be all
Worry
right.
about it.
Ocho, former Panthers running back.
Yeah, I'm with Shannon Sharpe on this one. And, I try to be as objective as possible just to make sure that I'm having an honest conversation and looking at it holistically. And I know that the popular thing to do would be to try to hold Shannon Sharpe accountable and pile on because of all of this. And I had this conversation earlier on this platform a couple days ago when Ray Lewis popped on Patrick Bet David's platform, and then he had some sly stuff to say about Shannon Sharpe. And obviously, we all know that Shannon Sharpe been kind of going through it with losing the contract possibly and having to pay out from what I would say it was false accusations, and then everybody just wanted to jump on that bandwagon. But Shannon Sharpe is still here. He's still doing his thing. We also know that he lost his position with ESPN. And then all of a sudden, Ray Lewis, who was a former friend of his, decided that he wanted to come out and say some wild stuff. And I said that I felt like Ray Lewis was using righteousness, which really was self-righteousness, because Shannon Sharpe was allegedly the person that was there for him the most when Ray Lewis was going through his thing. And a lot of people, have forgotten because we got short memories and we live in this era in social media where it's cool to have a short memory. And so what have you done for me lately? But Shannon Sharpe was there for him then, but then all of a sudden Ray Lewis didn't pan out when it come to being a commentator. And so the first opportunity to get, he wanted to start talking about Shannon Sharpe. And that's reckless if you ask me. It's absolutely reckless. I think that it was uncalled for. But before we continue this conversation, right, I want to actually go back to what Ray Lewis said on Patrick Bet David's platform about Shannon Sharpe so that I can remind you guys what's going on.
Shannon Sharpe, did you think he was one day going to be a good TV guy personality?
Yeah.
So you knew he was made for TV?
Yeah.
And would he say he's going to do it?
Yes, he had already started prepping.
How much before he retired did he tell?
He'd been started.
Oh, so he's known he's going to be doing that.
Yeah.
So you're not surprised by the success he's having with his podcast and TV and him and Skip and Stephen A., all that stuff?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content. I wouldn't, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now.
I remember, Patrick Bet David did not ask him about what he was going through or any of this type of stuff. The only thing he asked Ray Lewis, because I've seen a lot of people in the other video in the comments saying stuff like, well, he was asked about it. No, he was asked specifically about if he is surprised that Shannon Sharpe was able to pivot away from football and to put himself in the commentary space and to be super successful, and was he surprised as a result of it? Ray Lewis is volunteering additional information as far as how he feels about the turn that Shannon Sharpe's life has taken and whether or not he agrees with the life that Shannon Sharpe lives.
I would never believe that Shannon would say or do any of this.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon with a drink. Ever. Like it was against the law, right? Because he had some stuff in his family that he didn't want to follow that. And
why would he even say something like that? Why is that even a topic of conversation? But let's continue. I'm gonna let it play out.
Yeah, and then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like, you're gonna take that route. I can't go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance, right? A lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they're having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man or get back to the kingdom, you know? And a lot of times, like, and a lot of the guys get in trouble with these podcasts and things, man, because everybody wants the follower, everybody wants to be popular, everybody wants to make money. But that's a tight rope into what you call influence and popularity. Right? The devil has the ability to make you popular. God has the ability to give you influence that when people see you, they see an image of him. And that's the thing for me that started to switch with not just Shannon, but just a couple of people. I'm like, wow, you would switch out like that? Really? And I would never, ever. Why? Because of the respect that I have for my mother, my daughters, my granddaughters, life, period. Like, and I think men, given these new platforms, we've overrode what the platform is actually for. The platform is supposed to help somebody find a new direction. We don't help. Everybody just gets on. Like, everybody's talking now. Everybody got a podcast. Everybody's is the new marriage coach. Everybody's the new relationship coach. And ain't nobody coaching themselves. Because if you were coaching yourself, when it says power of life and death is found in the tongue, then go back and check out a couple of your episodes and ask yourself, do you give life or do you give death? And that's why, me personally, I kind of do my own thing, stay in my own lane. What's going on?
So basically, what you have was Ray Lewis, in my opinion, again, voluntarily talking nonsense about a person that he actually knows in real life, and he has his phone number. And he also is a person that Shannon Sharpe, according to the reports and their relationship, Shannon Sharpe was holding him down when he was going through his whole thing, as far as, like, allegedly killing somebody and all of this other type of stuff when he was on his trial. And then when the opportunity came, because I believe that when people are going through things, that's when you hold them down the most. That's when Ray Lewis decides that he want to kick him. And then, in my opinion, loyalty under the guise of righteousness is nothing but self-righteousness. And that's not even a question that he was asked. But you know what? It's a lot of people that's coming out that's saying stuff like, no, it's okay for him to hold him accountable. I would never want a friend like that. I'm not interested in a friend that feels as though it's necessary to talk publicly about you and they know you in real life, regardless of whether we agree or not. The loyalty part is that we don't discuss each other's business or negatively talk about somebody when the opportunity presents itself, just because it's a public platform. If you want to hold me accountable, then hold me accountable in real life. But don't start negatively saying stuff because it's popular to do so in order to get some visibility for yourself. And Shannon Sharpe is right. I think that Shannon is going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he took a couple L's. Yeah, he took a couple bruises. That's what happens in life. You go through stuff and life happens, and you lose, you win, you lose, you win, but he still got his platform, he still got his visibility, and he's still cooking, and you can't replace talent. But we'll see what happens. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know what y'all think.